I'm 27. If you want to get good on the clarinet in your 20s, please watch this video. In this video, we will go through the 5 things you need to fix in your 20s to even consider becoming literate on the clarinet, to become a professional clarinetist without all those annoying clarinetistic problems. My name is Fabian Hügli. I'm a Swiss professional clarinetist, and currently I'm a principal clarinetist in a professional symphony orchestra. So let's dive straight in with number one. Number one will be air support, okay? If you're in your 20s, sometimes it would be better to do it even before the 20s, but you need to fix your air support, okay? So if you're a clarinetist at the moment that doesn't have a couple of air support exercises he does every single day as a routine, okay, this needs to change, because air support is one of the 4 most important things that you have on the clarinet, and actually from these 4 things, the most important thing, okay? So basically you have air support, then come embouchure, articulation and fingers. But air support will make the most difference in your playing, okay? So if you are doing nothing for air support, there's like literally no point in even practicing. Now for air support, some of you might even already know it, This is my absolute 100% all-time favorite device for air support. I use it every single day on clarinetmasterclass.com, okay? We have a promotion this week, by the way. I will say it later on in this video again. So basically, this will transform your playing, okay? I'm doing these exercises every day, and on clarinetmasterclass.com, I share all of the exercises together with this device that will literally in just 2-3 weeks, double your sound quality if you haven't been doing these exercises before. So this is my favorite tool for the clarinet, okay? It works, it's pretty simple, you close 2 holes and then you train your muscles with different kinds of exercises together with this resistance, okay? So basically, air support you have to view as a muscle, okay? And a muscle you train in the gym. A bicep you train in the gym, okay? And how do you train a bicep? You don't just move your arm up and down, okay? Because there's no resistance. You use a dumbbell, you take a 10-kilogram dumbbell, and then the training effect comes into place. The same goes with breathing, okay? If you breathe in, okay, that's all good. That's what we're doing all day long already. How will this train your in-breath and your out-breath? It will not train it because there is no resistance, okay? So you need to add resistance into your air support training to double, triple, quadruple your playing capabilities in your 20s. I already mentioned it. We have a really, really cool promotion going on this week only, okay? So there's 30% discount. I don't do promotions very often, so take advantage of this one 100%, okay? 30% off for the first 3 months, or my personal favorite, and I don't think you will get this price again in the future, 30% off for the entire first year. Okay, so on clarinetmasterclass.com, link is down in the description. You can get rid of all of your clarinetistic problems fast, okay? So the thing here is you need to get the right knowledge and the right exercises to do, okay, every day in order to get rid of them. Obviously, if you have problems now that don't go away, you're doing the wrong things, okay? You need to change things up. You need to start doing new things. Exactly, that's what clarinetmasterclass.com is for. It's supposed to get you from good to great, from having a lot of clarinetistic problems to not having any of the clarinetistic problems anymore, okay? If you want this for yourself, go to the link down in the description. The coupon code, okay, I'll put it here. Coupon code is progress. Progress, everything small, because progress is the thing we want to do, and we want to do it fast, okay? So don't wait any longer. Go right now to the link down in the description. And now let's continue with number 2. Number 2 that you need to fix in your 20s is the controlled articulation. Okay, controlled articulation is actually a quite complicated topic. It's not that easy. Basically, it's like me personally, I think a child like 10, 11, 12, 13 years old cannot comprehend the controlled articulation technique. Yeah, with approaching the reed with D, going away with T, approaching with T, blocking, and then gently releasing with D. Yeah, those are all the types of articulations we have. Actually, we have 4 types of articulation. So you will need to become very literate with these 4 types of articulation, and you will need to be able to absolutely know which type of articulation to use in which place during the music. Yeah, and this will really transform your control. The other thing with articulation is that, of course, you will need to add back pressure. Okay, so you can't just fade out with the air. Yeah, so no. Ta, ta, ta. Okay, this, like this, you will never be able to find control on the clarinet and to become good in your 20s. So what you will have to do is to block with the tongue. Yeah, and create this back pressure inside of your mouth during the time that the tongue is on the reed. Yeah, so this is one of the most important things regarding articulation on the clarinet for me. Yeah, so this really transformed my playing. Same thing we will discuss on Clarinet Masterclass. There's an articulation basics course that goes through the entire thing together with around 11 exercises. Number 3 will be to achieve a pure and round sound. Okay, a good clarinet tone is probably one of the most important things you will have to achieve in your 20s in order to become a professional clarinetist and to approach this career and have success in this career. Yeah, so if you would go to a concert and you listen to the clarinetist and the sound is not really pleasant, okay, so everything else doesn't matter. Like his musical ideas didn't really matter. His control through articulation, it didn't really matter. Like if it doesn't sound pure, nice and round, yeah, a clarinet tone that is really beautiful and sweet, everything else is pointless. Yeah, the whole playing, the whole concert is pointless because it will not touch anyone's heart. Okay, so you will need to work really, really hard. If you don't have it yet, obviously, you need to start doing different things, because if you do the same things as the 10 years prior, you will obviously stay the same. Yeah, nothing will happen. So I would still recommend you clarinetmasterclass.com, yeah, down below to join with this promotion this week and to make the progress for yourself. We have a lot of sound exercises, long tone exercises, and of course with the breath builder, breathing back, breathing exercises that will transform your sound. Another thing with sound, you might already know it, it's the tongue position. Yeah, so you need to be completely aware of the tongue position and how to control the tongue position through the registers and how to control the air pressure through the registers. Probably the best exercise for exactly this is to do arpeggios or fifths. Yeah, arpeggios go like this. And fifths go like this. So this will be one of the most important sound exercises you will have to implement every day. Yeah. So not just doing it once, but like every day. Yeah. This is one of the staples of sound exercises that I personally would do and that I also did in the past. Number 4, you will need to achieve confidence on the clarinet. Yeah. If you're always scared of playing the clarinet for others, you will never be able to really become a professional clarinetist. Okay. And how do we reach confidence? We reach confidence through 100% control. Okay. Control is the essence of confidence. If we know that something we practiced will come in the concert and we will be able to execute in the exact way that we want it to sound, and we know why it sounds good. Yeah? The worst thing is to not know why it sounds bad, and if it sounds good, to not know why it sounds good. Yeah? We need to know why is something bad, and we need to exactly know why now something worked, why now it came. Why did it work 10 out of 10 times? Okay, and this is something I speak a lot about on Clarinet Masterclass on this channel as well, that you need to be able to play something 10 out of 10 times. Yeah, play it 10 times in a row on 10 different days, and it needs to come 100 times. If it doesn't, and if random things happen, random mistakes that you don't expect, you don't have the control yet. And if you don't have the control yet, again, you've been playing the clarinet for 10 years already, maybe even longer. You have been doing many things. Obviously, they didn't work yet to gain complete control over the instrument. Yeah. So what does this mean? You need to start doing different things. You need to implement different exercises. And then you will have the chance, a really good chance, to reach total control, and with total control will come complete confidence on the clarinet. And here comes number 5. Number 5, probably the most important one you will need to transcend in your 20s, okay, which is becoming a musician. So clarinetists are not by nature musicians. Clarinetist is just technique. It's just managing this instrument here and being able to understand the theory of how things work, the technique aspect. But now, in order to create something the public actually enjoys and to make the leap from clarinetist to professional musician, you will need to become a really good musician, like the word already says. So if you play stuff like Tchaikovsky 4, so this is singing. This is not clarinet playing. Yeah, like. So this is singing. And exactly the way you will sing, you will play the clarinet. Yeah. So your number 1 progress in your 20s will not come through clarinet playing, but it will come through singing. Yeah. It will come through singing practice. You will need to sing all of your repertoire, all of your pieces, all of your excerpts, everything. Okay, so if you have a solo in the orchestra, like in the Leningrad Symphony by Shostakovich, So this has to do with singing, with creating magic, with having a musical idea, with just expressing this musical idea through all of the clarinet technique that is just 100 out of 100, yeah? So the clarinet technique stands. The clarinet technique is a staple. It's just a tool for you then to express all of your musical ideas, all of your musical expression into this thing, okay? So basically, the smallest thing you can do is, as fast as possible, get your clarinet technique in check, yeah? So, because the real thing that will come after is the musical stuff. This is what takes really a lot of work and really a lot of listening to music, a lot of singing. The smallest thing is to be able to create the back pressure with the tongue, to do a couple of these breath builder exercises every day, okay? So if you're spending the majority of your time trying to figure out, oh, breath support, oh, tongue position, oh, where does the tongue go on the reed? Yeah, this is something you just need to absorb, like do quickly, yeah? So 9 weeks, 10 weeks time, dive into clarinet technique, understand everything, do everything, have complete control, and then do the leap from actually becoming a musician, yeah? to start your journey as a professional musician. And then I will say another time, just go create your membership down in the description. I've created this program for clarinetists like you that want to get rid of all of these clarinetistic problems so that they can become the musician they want, yeah? So that the clarinet is no longer the opponent to fight, but just a tool that you completely 100% understand, okay? So 30% off just this week for the first 3 months, and I would go for the yearly because I don't think I will do this deal anymore in the future, yeah? So yearly 30% off for the entire first year, okay? I will see you all in the membership. Thanks for watching this transformative video today. Bye.